Peace, God. Peace, goddesses. So, I got a quick little boom, right? I was reading the Four Agreements. I've been reading this book for some time now. I've been in and out of it, and I set this goal for myself to read 15 minutes a day, twice a day. Okay? That's the goal I set for myself, because I have this thing where I always just say I hate reading, right? But I've been reading since I was 2. My mom is a teacher. So a lot of times, like, when I see a big passage, I'm not reading that. Even if someone is sending me a text message and it's long as hell, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. But anyway, focus. I was reading the 4th agreement, and the 4th agreement is always do your best. It says your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be difficult when you it will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Do your best, and however your best look to you, that's all that matters. I was sitting here reading, and I just had like an epiphany, and I'm gonna read this chapter over and over again until it like sticks into my head. He was basically saying a lot of times people overdo things because they're looking for a reward, you know? So they're not really enjoying they're not enjoying the action of what they're doing, because they're expecting something. They want something out of it. For instance, when you go to work, some people go to work. People hate their job, but they're gonna go because they have to. But they don't enjoy it. They can't wait for payday. They can't wait to get what they need to get. They can't wait for their day off. They're not enjoying it, so they're not gonna do their best while they're on the job. That's why sometimes you go to these stores, these restaurants, and you got the customer service. It sucks. The people at the job, they hate their job. They rude. They disgusting. Prime example of doing some shit because you feel like you have to, but you're not doing your best because you don't want to do it. That's not, you're not enjoying it. He basically was saying, do your best at your pace. Whatever doing your best look like to you. If waking up every day and meditating 5 minutes in the morning, if that's doing your best, then that's doing your best. Pat yourself on the back. If I'm meditating for 2 hours a day, is you're doing your best, then pat yourself on the back. That's doing your best. I'm literally saying here because I really be trying to, I be pushing myself to do certain things, and I realize like when I'm doing it, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm like, oh man, I just have to do this. But I'm not enjoying it. I'm not, it's like, I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, let me just go do this. And no. And I'm not gonna fucking do that no more. And y'all shouldn't do that no more either. When I first started my journey, I used to do meditation like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But then gradually it started to go up. But then recently, like when I got to Florida, like I just the meditation was not really like I wasn't consistent with it as I was before when I was in New York and then when I was in Atlanta. So recently I was sitting down, I'm talking to the spirits and consulting with the higher ups in prayer and meditation, and they asked me, can you devote more time back into meditation like how you used to? And I remember sitting there like, oh shit, I have not really been in meditation like that. I do get into it, but like I can tell when they want me to meditate, I don't go because I just don't be wanting to get up and do it. And we got free will, so they're not gonna push you. But when they came to me in the meditation, they said that I knew it was something they was like really wanting from me. Yeah, my nose itching. They like, yeah. So now I'm like realizing I'm putting myself back into my routine and creating rituals for myself and taking care of my body. He was also talking about loving on yourself and taking care of yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you don't love God. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of God. If you don't understand yourself, you can't understand God. Because your body is a manifestation of God. You are created. I am that I am. This is something that was created. You are created. Thank you, Spirit. You are created in the image of the divine. You feel what I'm saying right now? Do you get me? Because that man was on to something. He was on to something. So I came to put y'all onto something too. Our body is a manifestation of God. And if we don't treat ourselves as such, we will never understand and never really truly know who God is until we know ourselves, till we know thyself. And I used to say this all the time. You don't know God until you know yourself. Because looking outside of yourself for a God is bonkers to me. It's bananas. It's absurd. For real, for real. Your body is a manifestation of God. If you're not taking care of your body, if you're not eating clean, it's just like feeding your soul. If you're not feeding your soul, mind, body, spirit, there's no way you can connect the way that you need to connect with God. There's no way you're going to receive that guidance that you need. And don't get me wrong, God is still surrounding you, still within you, but you have to take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, everything to really build that connection. And this motherfucking book right here had me sitting down like, then there was this other, what's the other agreement? This one took me out. Don't take anything personal. As human beings right now, we take mad shit personal that we're not supposed to take personal. Because really, and he said in this book, he said, you don't take nothing that anyone does personally. Because whatever's going on with them is in their own reality. Do you know that if you walking on the street right now, everyone is in some type of whole nother reality? Everyone have their own perspective. They're in their own little bubble. If somebody's in a low vibrational frequency and they say some fuck shit to you and you on a higher level than them, you vibrating high, you walking in the image of God and you really know thyself, and somebody say some shit to you that don't know themselves, you not supposed to take that shit personal. Because you're going to manifest them words and literally that person going to cast a spell on you. Because you took it personal. Let me read this part. He said, nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. All I can say is this book right here is getting me together. And I just had a fucking epiphany. Because a lot of times we beat ourselves up. Oh, I should be doing this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then we overdo it. If you set a goal for yourself, just stick to it. Do your best to do it. For real, for real. If you're going to meditate 10 minutes for every day, in the night, and in the morning and in the night, stick to it. But don't be trying to, oh, maybe I should do more. Oh, 10 minutes is not enough. 10 minutes is perfectly fine. To sit with yourself, to sit with God. If it's fucking 4 minutes, do 4 minutes. If you gotta open up me, I hate writing. I hate it. But now I'm challenging myself to write at least 1 page a day. And if I skip a day, I don't beat myself for it because I'm doing my fucking best. Me just telling myself and me challenging myself is me doing my best. Do y'all hear what I'm saying right now? Where's my soda? Do y'all hear what I'm saying right now? Literally. So, yeah. If you skip a fucking day on meditating, it's okay. We not perfect. And that's what we be 10 on the time stamp. We not perfect. We here to live and enjoy our motherfucking self. And we all need to stop living in the past. Because whatever the fuck did not work out in the past, trust me, it worked out. Whoever's no longer around you, whoever walked out of your life, it was supposed to be that way. Whoever's deciding that they no longer want to be with you, that they don't want to love on you anymore, and they're not showing you the love that they, let it go. Because I guarantee you, you putting yourself in needless suffering. You taking it personal. If somebody don't want to love you the way that you're supposed to be loved, let it go. Because in reality, you're supposed to be loving on yourself anyway. You can't expect for nobody to love you if you're not loving on yourself. You can't expect for nobody to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself. I'm talking right now. I'm really talking. Because this shit really hit me, bro. If a motherfucker is talking about you, you find out some shit about somebody gossiping, don't take that shit personal either. And it's harder. It's easier said than done. But if you continue, if you just remind yourself, if you just put this shit in your head, because everything is about, ooh, excuse me, y'all, damn. Everything is about repetition. Anything that you have learned, you have to continuously do it for it to become something that you know how to do. Like when I used to work at McDonald's and shit, I had to go to work every day to learn how to take the orders, to drop fries. After a while, I became a fucking pro at doing the shit. Babies learn how to walk. They gotta do that shit on a regular basis to learn how to walk. Anything that you learn how to do is repetition. So put yourself in the energy of learning yourself and make it a repetition every single day. You don't have to do it over. You don't have to overdo it. Just drop something. Devote at least 5 minutes of your day to yourself, which meaning to God. Like I said, the body is a manifestation of God. If you're giving yourself some time, you're giving God time. Open up a fucking book. Read 1 page, 2 pages. And close it, doing your best. However, some people may look at that like, what the fuck? That ain't nothing. Fuck them. You see that? Somebody projecting onto you their reality. And then you gonna look at them, and if you take it personal, you gonna feel shame. You see how easy it is for us to like literally take someone's word and swallow it and internalize it. It don't matter what nobody fucking say. And this I be telling my clients, like, they be like, oh, I can't meditate. I'm like, y'all can meditate any other way. Today, I meditated different today. I went outside and I laid on the slide and I was just laying there. And I got so many messages and I see so many beautiful signs out in nature. Meditation is not just about that stillness, but meditation is really about going within and listening to yourself and listening to the whispers of your soul. Going for a walk, rolling a fucking blunt, lighting that blunt up and setting the intention on that blunt and setting the intention on that walk. God, this is my time to connect with myself and to connect with you. Anything that you want me to know right now, let me know. I'm grateful for this walk. I'm grateful for that you're going to set an intention is power and power is intention. When I sit down and I go to meditate in the rising, I set my intention on why I'm meditating. If I feel sad, if I feel angry, God, why am I feeling angry right now? I want to transmute this energy. What's going on with me, this and that, whatever the case may be. Even a fucking shower is a ritual. You taking a shower and setting the intention. You can meditate in the fucking shower. Let the water run down on you and you close your motherfucking eyes and you breathe and you connect with yourself and you take that time out. That's your me time.